Welcome to the Brian Murray Show, a real estate show, New Jersey style. Today's discussion point is change of perspective. Sometimes when you're buying or selling a home, you need a little change of perspective to keep everything in perspective. For instance, over my shoulder here, that's the Hudson Yards. And you see that little piece that juts out, that little triangle? It's really pretty cool. And it gives you like this view of uptown and midtown and downtown and even over here in Hoboken, Jersey City that you don't get from a lot of places. But even more important, it's got this little clear piece of plexiglass on that little triangle piece that allows you to look down. And you go look down 100 stories down to the ground. And so you're on the one piece that doesn't have the plexiglass, and it's just normal. It's like everything else. You're just kind of walking around. And then all of a sudden you get to that place and it's like, wow, things are different because you have a different view. And that's what you really need to keep in mind. I'm working with a buyer right now that's really on the fence about a property, and they're concerned about their monthly payment. It's not even about affordability. They just think that the overall payment seems a little high. And the perspective is this: once you take away their principal pay down and the fact that they're going to get a little bit of a tax break on their mortgage interest, it starts to whittle away on that payment till something, it's like, wow, it's not really that high. But really, the other part is, what happens if interest rates go up and they wait a year and interest rates go up 1 point? And I showed them they're going to be paying an extra $1,000 a month forever, if they wait for the same place a year from now, because they think it's too high and they don't even think the price is too high. But maybe they're in just a little bit better of a place. They're paying a $1,000 penalty forever, or until they sell the place, but forever in their minds, because they want to wait just a little while. I think that the perspective of the short-term pain versus the long-term gain is really important. It's important if you're a buyer to understand that. It's important if you're a seller to understand, hey, if you wait, it's one more holiday season, one more winter you have to spend in the Northeast. One more. For what? What are you really gaining for that one more that you don't get? This is today's discussion point with Brian Murray, a little bit more just on perspective. Weekly market numbers, October 27, 2021. Again, Hoboken and Jersey City are seeing a decrease in the number of active properties on the market. The real information that you can take out of this is that we're coming here into the holiday season. There aren't a lot of homes on the market. The homes that are priced well and that sell well, they're going fast, and other homes are starting to sit a little bit. And what's likely to happen here are one of two things once we get to a week before Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving, that little period there. The homes that have been sitting, they have two choices at that point. They have literally two choices. One, they reduce their rent, they reduce their price. Two, they come off the market. Now they come off the market to rent, or they come off the market to be relisted maybe in the spring. So really, that's the whole issue here is, are they going to sell them, are they going to reduce them, or are they going to hold them, rent them, list them maybe in the spring? This is the weekly market report, 10/27/21. The good, the bad, the ugly, Halloween edition. So the good is that Halloween is my favorite holiday. It's so much fun to dress up as a superhero, not like the kind I do every day where, I'm helping people, I'm dodging bullets, I'm putting out fires, the imaginary kind, not the real kind. Thank you to all of our first responders out there that actually take care of real fires and help real people and dodge real bullets, but the kind that I do that help people have a place to live. And that's the superhero thing. So one day a year I get out there and dress like a superhero and do some fun things. And it's fun, and I encourage everybody, get a costume. Do it one day a year. Pretend to be somebody that you want to be, that inspires you, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel fun, alive. So that's the good. The bad. I heard a report about CBD treats for kids. This is the new razor blade in the candy bar kind of thing, or razor blade in the apple, depending on what kind of treats you get. When I was a kid growing up, it was like parents had to check all the candy to make sure that there was no needle in your Snickers bar or a razor in your apple. I think the CBD is a little bit like that today. You just got to be careful. I think it may be one of those urban myths than anything else, and I certainly hope that is the case. But as with anything, always be careful about taking candy from strangers or anything from anybody these days. And the ugly. There's really nothing worse than a drunken Santa. SantaCon, drunken Santas everywhere. There's really nothing worse. But the second The second worst thing is really a bunch of drunk people on Halloween. It's a dangerous time. There's a lot of kids out at times when they shouldn't, when there typically isn't. They're out there running, they're all sugared up, they're all focused on their goal of more candy, more candy, more candy, more free candy, more free candy, more free candy. It's dark. Be careful. Don't be drunk. Treat the kids with respect. It is their holiday first and foremost, and that's my sincerest hope that everybody comes home safe and has a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I will leave you with some words of wisdom from Napoleon Hill. Spoken words leave impressions. Printed words leave tracks. Wow, is that never more true than today? And this was written 75 years ago. Thank you for watching The Brian Murray Show. As always, all episodes of The Brian Murray Show can be found on the website at themurraypropertygroup.com under the blog section. Like me, share me, comment me, LinkedIn, Google My Business. That's my favorite one. Google My Business. Please leave me a review there. Love it, appreciate it. I'm there on LinkedIn. I'm there on Instagram. I'm there on Facebook. You can catch all these shows everywhere. You can share them with your friends. There's always good information. I promise you there's good information. If there's anything that you disagree with in the show, reach out to me directly and I'll show you why you're wrong. Thanks for watching.